people forget that fashion is an art, is a means of communicating, is a means of expressing yourself and just like letting people know who you are through what you wear. Nowadays, everyone is just trying to be exactly like everyone else. The real question now is, who are you in your clothes? Hi you guys, and welcome to my fashion series. I'm so excited for this fashion series, and I'm so excited to share with you just like my thoughts on finding your personal style and just like figuring out what works for you. So let's just get right into it. When you wear an outfit, you are having an unspoken conversation with a complete stranger. A big hoodie and a pair of like sweats, and just like you have your hoodie up, you have your slippers on, you're just like, I really don't want to be here. I'm just trying to get what I need to get done and zip. Don't talk to me, don't look at me. Like that is basically what you're saying with that outfit. It's like when I have a cute dress on, because I don't usually wear dresses like that, you know? So when I have a cute dress on, I have some heels on, I have nails painted, I have nails done, the makeup done, hair done, like what I'm giving out, what I'm communicating is, she a body, she know she a 10. Come on over, come talk to me. That's what I'm giving off, okay? That's the energy I'm giving off. You know, when I have a fit where I'm just like, dressed like I'm in New York, I'm deluding myself into thinking I'm a little model off duty little girl, you know what I mean? Like, what story are you telling with your outfits? And every outfit has a story to be told. Now, when you're copying everyone else's outfit, you're just picking up stuff from Pinterest, or you're picking up stuff from wherever you pick up stuff from, like whoever your favorite influencers are. You're basically just picking off of what they wear. You're not learning from her, you're not referencing from her, you're basically just doing copy and paste, in my opinion. Now, if you pick her outfit, right, and you're like, okay, I really like this is kind of what my aesthetic gives. Like, you should have influencers that you kind of like have the same aesthetic, I would say. People get so confused with aesthetics. We're going to break down the different aesthetics, but that's going to be later on. Before we start learning how to communicate through fashion, let's actually figure out what actually influences your style. There are three main things that influence your style, in my opinion. Okay, first is your music taste. I say this because your music taste says a lot about like how you dress sometimes. And it might be a little bit confusing because like you have different artists that you listen to, but I would say like your top 5 artists kind of show you like what your style or your aesthetic is, like what your personal aesthetic is. So I'm going to pull up my Spotify Wrapped and just kind of like prove that I'm right, I guess, because I think that plays a huge role. Some of my top artists were Burna Boy, SZA, Davido, Drake, and Psy Ari the Kid. Now, Burna Boy gives off, like when I listen to his music, he exudes confidence. So like with every outfit I wear, I'm very confident and comfortable in what I'm wearing. I feel like that makes sense, bro. Like, I feel like that makes sense. SZA gives me very girly vibes, and I feel like some of my outfits, they tap into more of my feminine side. Davido, honestly, like, I don't know what he gives me. Oh, Davido makes me feel like I'm the prettiest girl in the world. Like, whenever he sings, it's as if he's singing to me. Like, he's calling me Somalishan wine. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's basically what he gives me. So, like, I dress accordingly, like I'm the prettiest girl in the world. Delusion? Maybe. Or not. Who knows? Drake just gives me... he gives me the vibes, you know? So I feel like with every outfit I wear, I want to give off vibes, you know? Like, I just want to give off, I'm so cool, I listen to Drake, I'm cooler than you. And then lastly is Psy Ari the Kid. Psy Ari the Kid kind of taps into like my casual, comfy side, just calm, cool. You know, like that's what he gives me. Check out your top artists and just like whatever those artists make you feel, tie that into your personal aesthetic. Another thing is your lifestyle. And this, I literally had to Google this because, girl, when I tell you, everyone be out here having it confused. So I had to Google it because I was like, I just want to be sure. I want to make sure I'm sure about what I'm telling you guys. So we have like 8 major lifestyles. And I feel like we could all fit ourselves into one of these, or like you could be like a mix of 1 or 2. The first one is your minimalist lifestyle, which is embracing simplicity, prioritizing functionality over excess. If that's kind of how you live, like it kind of shows in your fits, you know what I mean? So you're more so like in white with accents of black and neutral tones. We have the bohemian lifestyle, which is embodying a free-spirited and unconventional approach to life. We wear rich and vibrant colors like deep reds, oranges, jewel tones mixed with earthy tones. I love the bohemian lifestyle, but I cannot do the bohemian lifestyle like 100%. I couldn't do the bohemian. I've tried. I look, girl. And we have the industrial lifestyle. Industrial lifestyle reflects an urban and modern lifestyle, often associated with individuals who appreciate utilitarian design, urban environment, and a contemporary aesthetic. And industrial usually have cool grays, metallic tones, a touch of dark colors like black and deep blues. So keep that in mind. Next we have the vintage lifestyle, which I always thought I was for a very hot minute, just because. Anyways, vintage lifestyle, they're nostalgic and appreciative of the past and incorporating retro elements into their lives. And this is like the 90s, the Y2Ks, the 70s, who pull off the 70s hairstyles, or the 80s blowouts, like that aesthetic, you know. They have soft faded colors reminiscent of aged photographs. When you see them, like, they just give you the energy of Y2K. They just give you the energy of, oh my gosh, like, if you, like, when they say like, oh my gosh, this is such a 90s fit, you look like you're from the 90s, or you have like a 90s soul, you know, like that's what you give off. You get what I mean? And yes, it's tied under like Y2K or 90s aesthetic, but all of this is under the vintage lifestyle. Next, we have the gothic lifestyle, often associated with fascination for mysterious, dark, dramatic. And this is associated with dark and dramatic, featuring deep blacks, purples, and reds. So next, we have the Scandinavian lifestyle, which is honestly probably my favorite lifestyle, embracing simplicity, functionality, and connection with nature. They have clean whites, light grays, and natural blue tones. Next, we have the rustic lifestyle, which is grounded in a love for nature and outdoors. I don't know why this gives me like those earthy girls. Okay, rustic, warm earth tones such as brown, green, muted reds. Like, I feel like they could be tied with the bohemian girls. Next is the futuristic, and honestly, I feel like futuristic lifestyle blew up in 2021. The forward-thinking, tech-oriented, sleek and modern, often with metallics, white, bold accent colors like electric blue or neon. And I know this one girl on Instagram that she is so good. Like, when she wears those like futuristic fits, like, she be killing it, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. There's another guy who be going crazy with these fits, bro. I feel like one thing we all need to understand is like, what works for somebody else is not gonna work for you, babes. Like, you need to figure out what works for you, because yes, they might look cool in that, but like, you wear it and you gonna be looking like Boo the Fool. And girl, I do not want you looking like Boo the Fool. I feel like one of the biggest compliments that someone could ever tell me is like, oh my gosh, Benny, like, you are the only person that could wear this fit and it look good on you. Like, that's the biggest compliment you could give me, babes, because I'm not trying to look like everybody else. Like, so now that I've listed out like all the aesthetics, I feel like it's easier for you to kind of like pick where you might fit in. You might be a mix of like multiple things, but like just have like essential thing that you can say, okay, this is me, you know. And then when you have that figured out, we can now move on to the mood you are trying to give off in that particular outfit. So the two things I've spoken about are your general taste, right? Your general taste in fashion, your general taste in your style, your general personal style. Those are the two things I've spoken about, right? The next thing is your mood. And your mood is not like your general mood. Your mood is like, every day you put on an outfit, how do you feel in that outfit? Like, how are you feeling that day? How are you feeling that morning when you put on that outfit? And now, what story do you want to tell people when you wear that outfit? You get what I mean? Now, another thing I really want to talk about is, nowadays, fashion is getting boring. As I have mentioned earlier, everyone is just copying everyone. But like, you're not even copying people in the right way. There's so many factors into like having your favorite influencer, like copying their style, or like, you know, loving their stuff. Like, I personally, I love me some Colleen Diaz. I love me some Naja. I love me some Loose Unicorns. Now, I'm 5'11", okay, babes, and they have some cool fits one. They're shorter, so like most of their fits look baggy on them, right? Now, if I say, oh, I really love this fit and I'm going to get this exact fit, I will be looking like Boo the Fool, because how it sits on them is probably not how it's going to sit on me. And now what you're communicating is that I really don't know what I'm doing. I just saw this on somebody and I thought it looked cute. You get what I mean? Now, let me tell you the secret, or how to actually copy your favorite influencer. Before you find your favorite influencer, personally, I would say reference their sizes. How are they perceived? Like, how do you perceive them? Like, when you look at them, when you look at their face, like, what energy do you feel from them? When you want to copy someone, I feel like, don't just like copy everything. Like, take out bits and pieces and kind of figure out a way to tie it into your personal aesthetic, and kind of like use that to kind of like figure out who you are. When discovering your personal style, like, you shouldn't be stuck on one thing. Like, with every time you are growing, you're learning something new about yourself, and whatever you learn new about yourself, you're incorporating that into your style. Figure out pieces that just make you feel confident in yourself. Like, nobody could tell you nothing in that fit. Like, that is how you're supposed to wear your fit. You should never put a fit on that you're like, I don't really know. If you don't know, take it off. If you do not, take it off. Because Let nobody be able to tell you, oh my gosh, like that fit doesn't look good on you. Like when you wear it, you should be like, yeah, I'm that girl. I'm that girl. If you do not feel like that girl in any fit that you put on, it will speak through. The reason why some people be hating on other people's outfits is just they're boring. I'm sorry. They are just boring. They don't have anything to wear, so they're just going to go on Pinterest and copy what's on there and be safe and then talk about you because they're not confident enough to put on what you're wearing. You know what I mean? Like, tell your story, babes. Like, tell your story with your outfit. Be honest with yourself first and then take it from there and try to figure out what your style is. Okay? Yeah, that wraps up our first episode. And I really hope this was really helpful for you guys. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode.